to Elimu TV, where you watch and learn. I'm teacher Alex Musawa, and I'll be taking you through physics Form 1, lesson number 29, titled Reflection of Light. The objectives of these lessons are to investigate what happens when light falls on a shiny surface. Number 2, to deduce the characteristics of a ray of light. As you can see from the diagram, there's an image there. What happens when light falls on an object? When light falls on an object, the light is reflected back. You can see when that enables one to see. The reason why we are able to see is because the light that falls from the object is reflected to the eye, and that enables us to see. There are two types of reflection. We have regular reflection and diffused reflection. In regular reflection, the light rays fall on a smooth surface, and what happens? They are reflected back on the same direction. And in the diffused reflection, the incident rays fall on a rough surface, and what happens is that they're reflected in various directions which are just not proportional to the angle of incidence. As you can see, there are two types of mirrors there. We have the concave mirror. In the concave mirror, what happens is that when the light rays fall on the concave mirror, they are reflected back to the focal point. We have the rays of light. As you can see, we have the incident ray, we have the normal, and the reflected ray. What is the incident ray? This is the ray that comes from the light source and it hits the surface of reflection. And the reflected ray is the ray that comes from the surface of reflection and it is reflected outwards. We have the angle of incidence and we have the angle of reflection. The angle of incidence is the angle between the incident ray and the normal. And the angle of reflection is the angle between the normal and the reflected ray. And we have the laws of reflection, whereby the angle of incidence equals the angle of reflection. You can see there images formed by mirrors at an angle. So when the angle is even, the position of the object is going to be symmetric. And how do we calculate the number of images formed? Is 360 degrees divided by the angle minus 1. We are going to get the number of images formed. And when the number is 2, we have an even. The position of the object is going to be asymmetric. Therefore, the number of images formed is going to be 360 degrees divided by the angle minus 1, and the order continues. As you can see, at an angle 90 degrees, how many images are formed when two mirrors are placed at an angle of 90 degrees? You can see 4 images. And in parallel mirrors, the images formed are infinite. Applications of plane mirrors. What are the applications of plane mirrors? They are used to see very early in the morning when you go after you've come out from the bathroom or you're brushing your teeth. The first thing that you go is you look at your image on the mirror and you see yourself. That is one of the use of a plane mirror. Number 2, plane mirrors are used in making periscopes, and they are used at blind turns of busy roads to prevent accidents. They are fixed inside of walls of certain shops like jewelry shops to make them look bigger. Plane mirrors are also used in making a kaleidoscope. As you know, a kaleidoscope is a toy consisting of a tube containing mirrors and pieces of colored glass or paper whose reflections produce changing patterns when the tube is rotated. And that is the end of our lesson. I have an assignment for you. Number 1, how does a person see an object? Number 2, state the 2 laws of reflection. Our reference comes from the book of Physics, Book 1, 5th edition, 2019. For more information, contact us on our phone number, YouTube, Elimu TV, Facebook, Elimu TV, Twitter, @Elimu TV_KE. Thank you for watching Elimu TV. Stay tuned.